Hey guys, NES Addict here. Several weeks ago, I did a collaboration with Retro Tony on my top 5 SNES games. So I just wanted to share that on my channel, but I do suggest you go to Retro Tony's channel and check out the complete video. But anyway, I'm going to skip the intro this time because you're going to end up seeing it twice if I don't. All that and more, next. Number 5. Super Mario World. Super Mario World was the game that made me want a Super Nintendo. It was the game that I first played and my mind was blown the minute I found Yoshi and learned I could now ride a dinosaur. Yoshi and I made our way through all 96 deliciously named levels along with the Radical Star Road to defeat Bowser, making this the first game I ever beat. I love this game, and it is what caused me to lean towards the Super NES over the Sonic-driven Sega Genesis during the 16-bit wars. And that is why Super Mario World is number 5 on my list. Number 4. Turtles in Time. Ninja Turtles were a staple in my childhood in the late 80s and early 90s. The Turtles took kids by storm, and I was caught up in the hype. After being severely disappointed in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo, which I have now grown to love and appreciate fully, Turtles in Time made me feel that the Ninja Turtles were represented the way I envisioned them. When this game came to the SNES, I was excited to play it. As a kid, I sadly never asked for it for Christmas. But in 2003, I found it for $14.99 in a game store and quickly bought it. And thank God I did, because boy has it increased in price. I love this beat 'em up and can't get enough of destroying foot soldiers and the rest of Shredder's gang. And that is why Turtles in Time is number 4 on my list. Number 3. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. As a kid, I didn't appreciate the original Legend of Zelda because of its overhead view and my childish interpretation of that equating to the game having bad graphics. So by the time A Link to the Past came out, I had zero interest in the game. I wandered around the reinvented Hyrule briefly at a cousin's house one Christmas vacation. As an adult, I made sure to rectify both of these gaming travesties. I learned to love Link, Hyrule lore, exploring dungeons, finding the Master Sword, and finally defeating Ganon. And this is why A Link to the Past is number 3 on my list. Number 2. Super Metroid. Playing the first Metroid prior to Super Metroid severely increased my appreciation of this masterpiece. Much like how The Legend of Zelda was perfected in A Link to the Past, Super Metroid takes all of the great things in Metroid and vastly improves upon it with maps, more upgrades, as well as improved graphics and soundscapes that give Planet Zebes the feeling of being alive. Samus is a joy to control, even while wall jumping, and with each upgrade she is transformed into a force to be reckoned with, fully prepared to take on Kraid, Ridley, and Mother Brain. And that is why Super Metroid is number 2 on my list. Number 1. Super Castlevania IV. After playing and beating all 3 Castlevania games on the NES, I was ready to experience Castlevania in 16-bit graphics. My expectations were high, and after I finally popped in Super Castlevania IV, I was, underwhelmed. I think I just wanted Castlevania 1 in 16-bit graphics, and the new take on the Castlevania series drifted too far from the original game for my closed-minded inner fanboy. But after giving this game a fair chance, I learned that this game was closer to the source material than I gave it credit for, and it actually expanded and perfected what I loved about Castlevania 1. With its beautiful soundtrack ringing in my ears, improved and perfected controls, and uniquely crafted levels, Super Castlevania has earned the #1 spot on my list of Super NES games. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my top 5 SNES games. I'm curious to see how they rank with Tony's, but Retro Tony, thank you so much for inviting me to do this collab video, and until next time guys, and as always, take care.